Alexandre, congratulations on the win, first of all. 3 title defenses. Do you think that that puts you in a different category now once you make 3 title defenses in the UFC?
Like a goat. Yeah, that's what I try to do right now. I feel I'm tied with more victories in that division. And then I figured out maybe that's why I talk about Demetrious Johnson. And I'm sorry if I'm wrong to say about that. All my respect for him. But sorry again, but I did that. I cleaned the division. I beat the number 1, the number 2, multiple times. UFC bring me another guy, another champ for all across the world, and I finish him. That fight makes sense. That's what the fight makes sense for me, and that the flyweight is so different right now. In the times when Demetrious Johnson fights, it's not like that, My last 4 fights, I fight with a Mexican, Australia, American, and Japanese. Everything's changed, You have all the good fighters all across the world, and times like now is so hard. You keep this belt, and right now, in times like that, I don't know. Maybe just me and Makachev have 3 title defense right now. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure if anybody is. Yeah.
But that's tough times right now. It's not like that, like before. But all my respect to Demetrious Johnson. I respect him. I love him because he opened all the doors for us.
Right.
But that fight, what I want. If you call me, say to me, what do you want for Christmas? I want that fight.
So, just all due respect to that call, he's an older fighter. He's not.
I'm older too.
And I thought Demetrious was the greatest at one point, right?
Me too.
So I don't ask this question demeaning him, but he's older now and he's been retired and he hasn't been at the top like he was at one point. So what would you get if you fought him and beat him? Do you think you would gain anything from that?
No, I think nothing changed his legacy. Just to prove myself who's the best fighter of the world. That's why I'm fight. That's why I'm fight tonight. And that's so special for me because I'm fight for UFC. In UFC make me the main event in Las Vegas for the last pay-per-view all the year to prove all the world I'm the best fighter in the flyweight division. Maybe I'm climb more for the pound for pound. That's what I want. That's very important for me.
You're not ahead of John Jones, though.
Guys, you put in EI for make that. Maybe people go crazy after that, EI, yeah? AI, yeah. And, but, that's what I want, I want to fight with the best fights of the world, Like I say, I fight with Australia, Mexican, Japanese, American, and I prove myself. I prove I'm the best of the best, That's what I want. That's why I'm keep fighting. And that's why I want to fight with Demetrious Johnson, I give him 6 months if he need, to back, or 8 months, I don't know. But he can skip the line and fight right now for the belt, But I don't know. I don't know if he's ready for me.
Why would I do that? Boys. Bank count sitting nice and good. 38 years old, 11 consecutive title defenses. Champ ain't coming back. Now, here's the big thing. Alex Pantoja called out your boy, Mighty, the one, me. My black ass ain't coming back. You know what the beautiful thing about my position I'm in is I've been offered $2 million to come and do one fight. And what do you guys think I said? I said no. I said absolutely no. And it wasn't with, the UFC. It wasn't against Alex Pantoja. It was, I'm not going to tell you who it was with, but I got offered $2 million to fight. And there comes a point in time in an athlete's career where you sit back and you're like, why am I fighting? Is it to be the best in the world? Shit, I was the best in the world for 6 years. Not just in America, but also in Japan. And I went up a division. I went to 135 instead of 125. And then you sit back. When I made that decision, I don't care to fight anymore. I gave myself a full-blown year. A full-blown year to see if I'm going to miss it. If it's my identity. And I didn't miss it. And what I thought was more badass than being the best fighter in the world, I think it's more badass to build an empire where if you're an athlete and you are winning and you rely on the money that you're making from winning, once you lose that fight, half your pay is gone. Once any champion loses a fight, half their pay is gone. It's just gone like that. Just It's like South Park. Hi, I want to deposit this money in my account. Okay, so we're going to sign that, and it's gone. If you guys seen that episode, if you know, you know. But that's the beautiful thing. What made me want to retire is that I don't want to rely on my body or me being the best in the world in order to pay my bills and invest and build my empire. So I gave myself that year to just be like, you know what, I don't want to fight anymore. Actually, my New Year's resolution in 2023 for 2024 was I'm not going to fight ever again. I'm not going to accept the fight. Any fights that come on the table, I'm saying no. Any grappling tournaments I get opportunity to grapple and make good money to do like ADXC or anything like that, I'm saying no. Even CJI, I said no. I said I'm not going to compete anymore for money. So when Alexandre Pantoja called me out, I was like, everybody's blowing me up. What do you think, dog? What do you think? I was like, guys, I'm retired. I have no interest to fight anymore. I'm so happy for Alex Pantoja. I'm happy he just got his 3rd title defense. I'm so happy for him. I've always thought he's an amazing athlete. He's the greatest flyweight in the world right now. I think the greatest flyweights in the world right now are all at American Top Team. You have Alex Pantoja, Adrian Moraes, and then you also have Kyojo Horiguchi. Those 3 guys are probably the best athletes in the world. I am not the best flyweight in the world anymore. My black ass is retired, and I'm happily retired. I ain't gonna be no motherfucking Jose Aldo. I ain't gonna be no motherfucking Donald Cerrone coming back to fight. There ain't no point in coming back to fight. What am I gonna prove when I come back to fight? You guys please tell me what you guys can leave a comment in the section. Leave a comment in the section below and let me know what the fuck me coming back and fighting for is going to prove. Tell you what, when Henry Cejudo came back and fight, I kind of blame myself for getting Henry Cejudo to fight again, because I told him it's the easiest money you can make. You train for 8 weeks, you get a fat ass check for 6 figures. But now, you know, your boy's saying good and the YouTube money is real good, boy.